It's like dude was like probably in Mexico, then he got murked. I think I might watch this video, but I just want to
Of
look.
the many sins that could be forgiven due to intoxication, insulting a drug lord is not often one
Hell
of
no,
them. 17-year-old Juan Luis Lagunas
the Mexican jugglers are nothing to play with, bro.
Rosales ended up dead just weeks after a video of him insulting El Mencho went viral. El Mencho, whose actual name is Ruben Oseguera Cervantes, is the owner of Mexico's fastest growing cartel, the Jalisco Nueva Generacion. Did El Mencho have hand in the
Oh, I know a girl with the last name Cervantes. When she wakes up, I'm gonna press her, be like, yo, why you related to old boy? Kind of looks like him too. What the fuck? Her dad looks like him.
Rosales' death? And
Yo. What if she actually is, bro?
how exactly did it all go down? Keep watching, find out. Today, I will be uncovering the events surrounding the life of Rosales up until his death. The backstory. Rosales was born in Navolato, in the state of Sinaloa, in Mexico.
Sinaloa,
Growing up,
puro
he never
Sinaloa,
knew
way.
his father, and after staying with his mother for a while, she took him to his grandmother, who ended up raising him. However, Rosales left his grandmother's home and dropped out of high school when he was 15. As if wanting to erase every trace of his origin, he also left Navolato and made for a nearby town called Culiacan.
Culiacan
became his new home, and Rosales...
Is there a fucking tiger? Yeah, I forgot these Mexican motherfuckers got it different.
Realizing that he had then to fend for himself, he took the job of washing people's cars and was earning what little he could. By the time Rosales turned 17, he had become the envy of most teenagers his age. At this time, he was earning way more than was expected of a teenager. Plus, it wasn't just about the kind of mini wealth he had amassed. It was also about how he went about making his money. Rosales was a party freak. He often posted videos of himself partying and
hell yeah,
drinking,
he was one of them.
both activities could have passed as his profession.
He was fucking them
In these
hoes.
videos, which Rosales uploaded
Oh yeah, he
to
got
his
the
social media
hoes.
accounts, he would hold up bottles and cans of beer, whiskey, vodka, you name it, and pour them into his mouth. This
Damn.
habit of excessive drinking always led to a very intoxicated Rosales displaying his drunken antics for all
Dude, I don't like alcohol that much, bro. This shit kind of turns me off.
to see. Strangely, Rosales began to grow famous by posting videos of his drinking adventures on social media. Several people across Mexico and even
Wait, how was he making his money?
enjoyed watching these videos.
Before.
Sometimes he would also post videos of himself taking drugs, passing out from excessive drinking, and throwing money around. While Rosales did all of these, his fan base kept growing. He had over 34,000 followers on Twitter, over
Damn.
300,000 on Instagram,
Damn.
and over 1 million on Facebook.
Damn.
In no time, Rosales became a buzz on the internet and went by the nickname El Pirata de Culiacan, which
The
means
pirate?
the pirate of Culiacan. Apparently, this nickname was born out of the fondness he grew to have for Culiacan. Due to his popularity, the pirate of Culiacan began to earn spots as a guest in music videos,
What the hell? He was like a, what's it called? He was like a Lalo. If y'all know who Lalo Gombrezi is, he's basically like him type shit. Damn.
influential parties, and
How you
promotional
message
gatherings.
choosing me?
People who didn't know his age easily classified him as an adult. Rosales didn't help matters either, as he kept up with his excessive drinking lifestyle. In Mexico, the legal age for drinking is 18.
I thought it was
Rosales
16.
could care less
I swear to God, it was 16.
about that. Instead, he indulged himself even more. It almost seemed like he didn't want people to know how old he truly was, as he made it a habit to post pictures and videos of himself handling bundles of cash or posing in luxurious cars and motorcycles. In an
The motherfucker was flexing his shit, bro. What can I say? He was a young chopper. He's not a young chopper. He was a, what was it? Young flexer.
attempt to keep up with his being an adult facade, Rosales sometimes painted a beard on his face. This often replaced his younger look with one a lot more mature.
What the fuck does he look like? He looks like someone.
He also had tattoos on both of his arms, a tiger and a pirate, which alluded to him being the pirate of Culiacan. Like all of these weren't enough, the 17-year-old
no.
also took to social media posting pictures of himself with scantily clad ladies. Most of the time,
The
these
hoes?
ladies were significantly older than he was. In addition to that, he would post pictures of himself carrying
Y'all see that monkey that got shot in the cartel? I don't know why, but it just reminds me of him. That's kind of fucked up, isn't it? But it just kind of reminds me, like, it just kind of looks like the monkey that got shot, like the little baby monkey.
guns and other kinds of weapons.
You
At
guys
this
know what I'm
point,
talking
it is
about?
safe to say that anyone living this kind of life would feel invincible and develop the mindset that he could get away with anything. Slowly, Rosales was cultivating that mindset, and it did not
These are
help
fake
that he
guns, by the way,
broke law
Twitch.
several times and got away with it. Legally, Rosales wasn't supposed to do drugs, flaunt weapons, and take alcohol since he was still a minor, but he continued to do just that. He boldly did all of these things, and even went as far as sharing the pictures and videos on his social media accounts. In
Damn.
August of 2017, Rosales
He got
was arrested
arrested?
for underage
Arrested?
drinking, which you have to admit was long overdue, seeing how the teenager was far from the legal drinking age at the time. Of course, this incident did next to nothing to help Rosales because after he was released, he immediately picked up where he left off. During an interview with the
You do not
producer
give a
of
fuck.
Univision Entertainment, Pepe Garza, Rosales stated that he was an alcoholic, but he wanted to change that so he could pursue a music career. He further said that he had signed
He
a
was gonna make some fucking some corridos, you know what I'm saying? Some how you match you choosing me type shit.
contract with Cash Records and added, "I want to learn to sing now. That's going to be my motto." And perhaps the authorities didn't do enough, because although these videos usually went viral, implying that the authorities probably caught a whiff of them several times, they barely intervened. Instead, the Pirate of Culiacan kept rising in fame.
Damn, his
He
titty's
gained
poking
more
out.
followers, more invites to parties, and more business deals. Seeing how there was no one in his way, Rosales continued to push boundaries without a care in the world. But you know the thing about boundaries is that you can only push so far. Ruben Oseguera Cervantes, aka El Mencho. In December
Mencho.
2017, Rosales released a video making jest of El Mencho, where he said, "El Mencho a mí me pela la verga," which
Oh, hell
roughly
no.
translates to saying that El Mencho can suck his. In the video, Rosales was visibly intoxicated, obviously due to excessive drinking. As
He
per
really
usual.
told that motherfucker suck my zig. So what do you think is the New York of Mexico City? Mexico. Probably Mexico City, huh? He's like, suck my zig. Suck my dick, you heard?
If the circumstances were different, this video would probably have passed as one of the many stunts he often pulled to entertain his followers. It probably would have gained him more followers and more recognition.
Damn, why is he posting
However,
shortlist,
the
bro? Chill.
circumstances were very different from what he was
Big ass
accustomed to.
motherfucking
In the
torta.
video, Rosales had referred to El Mencho, leader of Cartel de Jalisco Nueva Generación.
Damn,
As
these
we
motherfuckers
mentioned
got.
earlier in the video,
That's how professional these cartels are. They got their own logos and shit.
Cartel de Jalisco Nueva Generación translates to New Generation Jalisco Cartel. This cartel is popularly known as one of
Jalisco.
the deadliest organized crime syndicates in Mexico. They're usually described as the most violent and second most powerful cartel in Mexico.
My balls
The
itch.
first being Cartel de Sinaloa. Cartel de Sinaloa was once championed by the drug lord El Chapo. The New Generation Jalisco Cartel is somewhat
He was born 3 days after me.
new, especially compared to cartels that have been around the
I was born in
longest. Although it
66.
is just over 10 years old, it has grown significantly in wealth and power. The cartel was put together after a splinter group chose detachment from another crime syndicate known as the Millennial Cartel. The New Generation Jalisco Cartel might still be in its development stage, but over time it has easily drawn the attention of the general public, including the media. One time, it was said that they shut down an army helicopter with an RPG.
Damn! They really got it like that then. These Mexican cartels go crazy. Ain't go cat. They really got it like that. They motherfuckers got RPGs. They got homing missiles. They got like fucking probably ballistic missiles in their arsenal too.
Attempt to protect their boss. The incident led to the death of 6 soldiers.
Damn.
Another time, they cut off the head of a pig and sent it to an attorney general in a bid to have him feel intimidated. In another of their escapades, they laid an ambush
On
for
they
a
Jerry
group of
Little shit.
policemen and were able to kill about 14 of them as a
Damn.
result. In addition to all of these, the
They
New
on
Generation
timing.
Jalisco Cartel has been responsible for the deaths of judges, members of Congress, and ordinary citizens.
They even
also
got
have
their
a
own fucking
reputation where
training
drugs are
camp.
concerned.
The hell?
According to U.S. officials, they are the major suppliers of over 1/3 of illegal drugs that circulate in the United States. They have also gone as far as distributing in Europe and Asia. The New
Damn, these motherfuckers worldwide. Damn. Oh, they got it.
Generation Jalisco Cartel also has multiple methamphetamine labs set up across Mexico. They not only produce and sell.
You know what's something I
crystal
never understood? How the fuck these vices and shit get connections to be able to record shit like this?
meth
And like, what do they do if the police comes press? I don't think the police will ever press them about it, cause the police are fucking scared of the
illegally.
cartels in
They
Mexico.
also do the same
Or
with
at least
cocaine.
they were.
While
I don't
it
know
might
if they
look
are
like this
still. I
cartel
don't know what
only
the fuck
has
going on.
brutal mass murders
Don't
and
listen to me, I don't know
illegal
shit
drugs
about
to its name,
Mexico.
You should know that it is also famous for stealing crude oil. Other criminal activities they engage in include selling arms, kidnapping, extortion, and other violent crimes. Unlike El Chapo, everything about El Mencho screams mystery. It is said that he loves working from the shadows, almost like a
Is he-
ghost.
is he in jail?
El Mencho is not only on the list of the top wanted criminals in Mexico, but also in the United States. In
Damn.
Mexico in particular, he takes the #1 spot as the most wanted drug lord. El Mencho is wanted for drug trafficking, illegal possession of weapons, and his being involved in organized crime. El Mencho started off as a member of the Millennial Cartel, but soon decided to create his own organized crime organization because his bosses often got arrested or killed. After the arrest of El Chapo,
He said, "I can handle." He says, "What the fuck?" He did the Thanos. You know what I'm saying? I'll do this myself
Mencho
type
quickly
shit.
rose to fame. Owning one of the deadliest cartels in Mexico, the New Generation Jalisco Cartel has had several affiliations to brutal
I ain't
mass
gonna lie, I
murder.
thought that was shit at
The New
first.
Generation Jalisco Cartel has had
I thought that was shit. I really thought they took B-roll some dog
several
poop.
affiliations to brutal mass murders in the past. In 2011, authorities found 35 dead bodies on the streets of Veracruz, a
shit.
port city on the Gulf of Mexico. These bodies appeared tortured and dismembered. In
Damn.
2013, this same cartel raped and murdered a 10-year-old girl whom they believed to
Oh,
have been
the
a daughter of
fuck?
a rival cartel leader.
That's
After killing her,
what?
they proceeded to set her on fire. It was already too late
The
when they realized
fuck?
she wasn't who they thought she was. Under his leadership,
That's
Mexico
disgusting.
recorded a 20% rise in homicide rates.
Oh my god,
with
these
a
guys are
record
fucked
of
up. What
20,000
the fuck
deaths.
is wrong with them?
This statistic equated to an average of about 69 deaths per day. There are alleged reports that El Mencho was once a member of the police force, but was sentenced to 3 years in prison for selling heroin. Whether or not that is
Probably,
true,
bro.
it is pretty evident that the man is no longer on that side of the law. His infamous nature led the United States government to put a bounty offer on his head. It is said that whoever
Damn.
is able to provide information that is likely to lead to his arrest will be rewarded with a sum of $10 million.
Damn.
So far, this has been recorded as the highest sum of money the US government is willing to pay as a bounty. As you might have expected as well, the drug lord also has a bounty offer on his head in his hometown. In Mexico, authorities are willing to pay the sum of 30 million pesos, which is equivalent to $1.5 million US.
Damn.
Knowing all of these, it shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone that El Mencho is not the kind of guy to play around with. However, Rosales chose to do precisely that. He not only cursed the infamous drug lord, but he also went ahead and released the video on the internet. A
Nice.
video which many Mexican press
He's
publications
stupid as fuck. Look, why you calling out your? They letting you slide, do all this shit low key, and you over here trying to type shit like you trying to like be gangster, trying to be big man. You acting real bloody. Just because you got red head don't mean you bloody, son.
called, in effect, the initiator of a countdown for his time here on Earth. The murder.
Damn.
On December 18th, 2017, weeks after the video of Rosales calling out El Mencho went viral, he made the second biggest mistake that likely sped up that countdown. He had made a post telling his fans to meet him at a bar in the Guadalajara metropolitan area, in Jalisco. Meanwhile, this area happened to be where many of the drug trades took place in Jalisco. At
Damn.
about 11 p.m. that same day, a group of men carrying guns swarmed into the bar and started shooting. Although it is said that Rosales was the main target, a 25-year-old employee in the bar also got killed. It was
Damn.
reported that
Crosshair.
Rosales was shot about 15 to 18 times,
Oh,
which means
I
he
thought they
definitely
said
died
50,
on
I was
the
about to
spot.
say
He was
it.
only able to be identified through the tattoos he died in the state of Jalisco that year, even though there were speculations that El
That's-
Mencho was responsible for the
They really unloaded the clip on that motherfucker, low key.
Rosales, seeing as the teen died just weeks after the video about El Mencho went viral. The killers have still not been identified.
They'll
Therefore,
never,
no one
the killers will never be found. Low key, they'll never be found. He just they murked him. He got that coach back.
has yet been arrested for the death of the 17-year-old. A Mexican newspaper, Periódico Supremo, reposted the video and captioned it, "I firm su trato de muerte," which means, thus signed his deal of death. While some of Rosales' fans shared their condolences, a few mentioned that he should have known better than to make jest of a drug lord such as El Mencho. A fellow Instagram star remembered Rosales after his death by posting a caption that read, "He told me that he wanted to change, but on the weekend there was no lack of bad influences. You were living a fast life, you never listened, and I don't judge you. Those who knew you know you were a good person." Be that as it may, Juan Luis Lagunas Rosales could have lived a much longer life under normal circumstances. However, he chose to live a fast life, and then he took things way too far when he decided to play with fire.
Damn. That's why you gotta know your place sometimes, bro. You can't be out here talking crazy when you're not about that shit.